Judge. I was just looking back at the original PSI. Yeah, I do. Thanks. Obviously, the court sees that she doesn't, prior to this, have any type of felony conviction, Judge, so I'll defer to whatever you think is appropriate, just in the context that they have given her so much of their efforts.
So, Ms. Broussard, you've been given the opportunity of, it looks like you went to Franklin North way back in 2017, and then you get on probation. You went through JCDI, but you couldn't complete it because of progressive sanctions for continuing to not follow those rules. Then you went to Franklin North, December 7th of 2020. You were on the drug patch program. You did that. You went to anger management. You went through the moral recognition therapy. You were on the high medium caseload. You've been to ISF. And despite all of that, you're still on 2 probations, one of which you could get 20 years in prison and the other 10. You still haven't figured out how to stop using drugs. And you were, in fact, in a vehicle going to pick up your young children from daycare under the influence of PCP.
However, when I went to Franklin North, it was because I was in a toxic relationship. And that's what they did.
So, but here's, okay, how old are you?
I'm 42 now.
Okay, so you've been through what appears to be years of drug addiction, and at 42 years old, and you've been on these probations for 5 years or more, you've had every opportunity handed to you to try to help you, and you're still using. So at this time, in cause number 19-32518, I'm going to find counts 1 through 5 true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, find you guilty of escape while arrested, sentence you to a term of 6 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections.
Boom. Roasted.
You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And cause number 19-32806, find counts 1 through 5 true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of assault on a peace officer. Sentence you to a term of 6 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for the time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And then in cause number 21-36615, also find counts 1 through 5 true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of possession of a controlled substance. Sentence you to a term of 18 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. All of these sentences will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows there was no agreement. You do have some rights to appeal. You need to sign that with your attorney, and then I'll give you that copy. Also, I'm handing you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgments entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Do you have any questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts? You can talk with Mr. Kimler.
Right here. And what is the statement? I'll wait on that.
It's saying that you do have a right to appeal, and Mr. Kimler will talk to you about that.
Okay. When do you find
You hand her that one, and just the bottom copy off of that one, Mr. Kimler.
when can I find the straight time?
They'll do the judgments today, and it should show up in the computer probably in the next day or two.
It's the jail does not give us this information.
It's, well, right now it hasn't been all calculated, so it'll be in the system in the next day or two. Once the clerk, she's in court right now, so she can't do it, but it'll happen the next day or two.